Welcome to Fifth Quarter on BBA TV. My name is Albert, and today we're gonna talk about the first half of the season and also jump into the second half of the season. And joining me today is our good analysts. I'm sure they'll introduce themselves before we get into the nitty-gritties of basketball in Bulawayo and around the country. Guys, welcome to Fifth Quarter.
Thank you.
Maybe I can start with you, tell the viewers, the basketball lovers out there, who you are. And
Thanks, Albert. I'm Alaa Seth Nyongoni. Well, I've been a basketball enthusiast since a tender age. And my involvement in basketball is I'm more of a, I'll just stick to it and say I'm an analyst.
well, welcome to the show. Over to the wonderful lady in black and white. You support Highlanders?
No.
Cuckoo Club?
No.
Okay, we just wanted to get that. Okay.
No soccer, just basketball.
Just basketball.
Yes. My name is Nyari S. Nika, and I am a basketball player. I used to play for Lupane State University, and now I play for Angels Basketball. Yeah.
You also did some commentary at some point.
Yes, I did commentary for the National League games. National League games that were done last year at MSU.
How was that? How did that go?
It was great. It was a great experience. It was the finals. It was a big thing, and it was just exciting.
Well, awesome. Welcome to Fifth Quarter. Now, jumping into everything. What do you think about Bulawayo basketball in general? Do we have talent? Are we improving from where we started from, or from when we started playing? Where is Bulawayo basketball right now?
From when I joined the league, I think it has improved. Of course, the problem is when they nurture talent, they then lose it to other cities and countries. Because most of the players have then been taken by teams in Harare and teams in Malawi. You find them in Zambia, you find them in South Africa. That's where the problem is. When they nurture the talent, it then leaves. So they should find a way to get the players to stay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Your thoughts?
Well, with what I've seen over the years, we've had a good couple of players, like she said, and we still do have good players, a good crop of players here. A bit of more injection, I believe, financially would help. But well, besides that, though we all know the situation around, I believe that we have enough players here to make an impact even in the National League.
You raise an interesting point. Finances, talent exodus. There's a difference between Harare basketball and Bulawayo basketball when it comes to financial status. Is that the point?
Yes, there is a difference because some teams in Harare actually pay their players. They take care of their players. When, unlike in Bulawayo, where people play because they enjoy the sport. So it's more of them loving the sport and participating, and not because they gain anything from it. So it's more for them to just enjoy and gain more experience.
Passion.
It's passion.
Bulawayo has passion for basketball.
Yeah.
And they're broke. We'll get into that as Fifth Quarter goes during this whole season and really see how we can tackle the financial issue when it comes to Bulawayo basketball. Now, jumping into the season, we took a break from last year, and now we're about to jump into the second part of the season. Now, Mavericks is on top when it comes to the gentlemen, the men's basketball. For women, who's on top right now?
For women, I think it's Mavericks.
Mavericks.
Just
Mavericks,
yes.
okay.
Mavericks ladies, Mavericks men.
Mavericks
They're
ladies,
dominating.
Mavericks men.
They are on top.
They're on top of the game.
Situation.
On top of the situation. Now, looking at the first half of the season, how do you think the teams played the game?
I think the reason why some teams are at the top is because other teams didn't get to play equal games with other teams. As you can see, Giants is, I think, third on the log. That is because they've only played 3 games. And in all those 3 games, they won all the games. So if they had played 5 games or 4 games like other teams, they'd probably be on top. And
No.
same thing for the girls.
Giants are the champions.
I think so.
You think so?
Yes.
What are the facts from last season? Who won the league?
Giants.
So Giants are the current champions.
Yes, they are the current champions, and they did well in the National League. So
Okay.
I believe it will be a different issue this year.
It'll be a different issue this year.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get into that. He thinks it'll be a different issue this year of getting into the second half of the season. But which players stood out for you in the Women's League when it comes to the first half of the season? We know Mavericks is on top right now. Maybe in the Mavericks team, who are the players that are on top of their game?
I would say Nobu Kosi. She's a great player and she's a great three-point shooter. So usually people just let her and they don't mark her or defend her, and then she just keeps shooting all the time. So I think she's somebody we should look out for.
Advantage, she's got a good shot,
Yes.
no lie. But she also has a bad knee.
Bad knee.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Okay.
So I believe, not that I'm saying that they should go out and target her knee. It's not what I'm saying.
You got the inside scoop
That's
right
not what
now.
I'm saying, guys. It's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that she's got a bad knee, and you can have a time where she's out maybe 2-3 games, nursing her knee or whatnot, and it can be a disadvantage to the squad. Where you're used to, she's there, she's got the shot, she's whatnot. Whoever you're gonna put in after that's got pressure, because they're trying to replicate what she does. So I believe if she's a player to watch out for, but that knee.
Okay, if you look at the log, you see that Mavericks right now is on 10 points from 5 games. NAST, now NAST, this is students, or it's just the name attached to the college?
It's a name attached. There are students, but then they are also allowed to have outsiders. Like they can also recruit players that are not at NAST.
Okay.
So it's,
No,
it's a mixture.
we have NAST, 8 points from 5 games. It's still tight. Now in the women's basketball, we have 8 teams in the league.
Yes.
And men's basketball, we have equal number, 8 teams
Yeah.
in the league. Okay, now jumping into, we didn't state for the guys who are the top players right now.
Well, for the guys, it's a bit tricky.
It's a bit tricky.
It's a bit tricky. It's your opinion. I mean, fifth quarter is about laying it out there. No favors, no blood, no foul. It is what it is.
I think there's a lot of talent, especially with the guys. There's a lot of competition. With guys, you never know what's going to happen. With girls, it's a bit predictable. At times you see a fixture and you already know who's going to win. But with guys, you never know. Like there was a game between Highlanders A and Oilers. I thought Oilers had it, but then the Highlanders won at the end.
Yeah, then straight after that, Islanders met LSU, and it wasn't pretty.
Okay.
So it's a bit.
Okay. Let me make it easy for you. You are talking about teams in general, the whole team. I want an individual top player in the league right now.
That was my point. There's a lot of talent, so you
Give us one.
just one.
Yes, just give us one.
Well, I think Towazisi is good. He plays for Giants. I also think Derek, who plays for Legends.
Okay, let's keep it at 2 because you end up naming the whole team.
It's not the whole team, they're different teams.
Okay.
They're different teams. And there's Kip from Oilers.
Jordan, Legends.
Yes.
Jordan Legends. Then, okay, there's something that people need to understand also when it comes to these things. There's some guys who they're young and they've got a bright future, coming up. Then there are other guys who've been playing for a while and now using more of experience to their advantage. Highlanders Legends is one of those teams where
Yes,
they've got seasoned players, guys who've played and have won the league. Some used to be Giants, some are legends from the legendary Kings from Zim. So from Blair. So I believe that it depends on what your taste is. If you want some seasoned players, we've got them. If you want young upcoming talent, they're there. There was also, is Andile still?
Yes, Andile is still
there's
there. And there's
Andile.
also Ryan. He's a very young player from Highlanders.
Highlanders,
He's very good.
He's good, talented kid.
We actually spent a bit of time with Ryan this afternoon when we did the Highlanders photo shoot. And for the day, you're an Angels player.
Yeah, so I'm a bit biased. We got this.
Okay,
I hope they know. I hope they
Angels
know.
got
We got this.
We've got Lakers seniors against Divas. All right. And the game started at 12, for those that may not know the schedule. And then we've got Giants versus Clippers. This is now the men's game at 3:20. And then we've got Highlanders A versus Highlanders B. That's another big one to be on the lookout for. And then we've got Oilers versus NAS B. And all these games are at formerly BCD, now called Kanyisiles Sports Center, next to Amazulu Sports Club along that road. What's the road name? Robert Mugabe extension all the way down to Amazulu Sports Club. After Hartsfield, Chisanyama. Shout out to DJ Raz. But yeah, who do you think will take it in conclusion? Who do you think will take the second half of the season?
I still stand. For the boys, I think it's going to be Giants. Yes,
Okay.
Giants will take it. And for the girls, Angels got this.
Angels got this.
Mavericks got a good start for the guys. Consistency is key, and I think that they got it. So for me, it could be them. Giants could spring a surprise, but I don't see. For the ladies, I'm sorry, my ladies. For the ladies, I'm going with I'll go with Mavericks again this season. Though Lakers could spring a surprise, though they've got a good squad. So I think maybe between Mavericks and Lakers, I'll let you know as time goes on.
Well, great. Come watch all the action this weekend. That's all we have for fifth quarter. And the teams to beat for this second half of the season is pretty much Giants for the men and Mavericks for the women. So we'll bring you more analysis and more action next week. Keep in touch, and no guts, no glory.